Jesus actually said in his summary of what the law requires of us in Matthew 5:48, therefore you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Are we actually saying that? That to get to heaven, we have to be perfect? That's true, isn't it? And that's why we need to be saved. There is nobody who is perfect in the sense of actually satisfying the requirement of God's law. There is none righteous. There's none righteous, no, not one. There is none who does good. That means good in the sense of satisfying what the law of God requires of us. I remember doing Good News Clubs. We did Good News Clubs for a number of years, and there were kids there that were brothers and sisters. And I said to them one time, I said, do you kids realize that one act of disobedience to your parents is enough to send you to hell? And I asked one of them, have you ever disobeyed your parents? And they said, no. Their younger brother was sitting right there. And he turned to him and goes, yeah, you have when you did this and this and this and this. God expects us to be perfect. We're not perfect. We are not holy in the sense of he being holy. And that's why we need to be saved from that righteous judgment that's coming to us. Revelation 14, verse 14, then I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and on the cloud sat one like the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud, thrust in your sickle and reap, for the time has come for you to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. So he who sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. Then another angel came out of the temple, which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, who had power over fire, and he cried out with a loud voice to him who had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in your sharp sickle and gather the cluster of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. So the angel thrust his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and threw it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And the winepress was trampled outside the city, and blood came out of the winepress up to the horses' bridles for 1,600 furlongs. That's the blood of the wicked being thrust into a winepress and then stomped by the Son of Man when he comes in his wrath. That's how serious sin is. It is deserving of the judgment and wrath of God. And oh, that God would prick the hearts of the world again and show people the depth of their sin and their need to be saved from this. This is why we preach with urgency. This is why we urge people, flee from the wrath to come and cling to Jesus Christ. He is your only hope.